Welcome to the Indie Music Room, a conversation with independent artists about writing, recording, performing, and promoting their original music. And now here's your host, Heather Kelly.
Hey everybody, this is Heather Kelly with the Indie Music Room, and I am back today with actually a local artist. I'm so excited. I rarely have a local artist submit to be on the podcast, so I'm really happy about it. Actually, this guy has been scratch my back before when I think we kind of started playing at the same time way back in 2006. But his name is Billy Lynn, and his current project, I'm telling you, he's got more than I can count on my digits. But his current project is called Dirty Bills. There's a little bit of history with his dad and my dad, both being musicians and such from this area. So I'm going to go ahead and start this podcast off today with the first song of his, and it's called Lie. His name is Billy Lynn from Humble, Iowa, by the way. And the project is Dirty Bills. We'll be right back after the first song, Lie. Here we go.
Last night I was picking a fight for myself, wondering the word. You just let me leave these wounds unhealed, the fear of being alone, the insecure, calling not being sure. I still call it a lie. Call a thing your own. Call it my fault, I'm sure. I still call it a lie. Wrong. Maybe it came out alright. I know I don't fight. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I treat you well, but I doubt I'll be held. Call it insecure, call it not being sure. I still call it a lie. Gonna think you're call it my fault, I'm sure. I still call it
first and foremost, I really like the song Lie.
Right.
I really do. And I can't quite peg what genre you are, you know?
Yeah, that's what I always thought about H&K too. I was like, you can't pin a genre on it, but it's cool.
Thank you. You helped us get our you booked us for our first CD release party. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Rustics, huh?
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, we did Art Fest back then too.
I think we did that too.
Mm-hmm.
You have so many, like right now when I met you, Riddled
the Class.
Okay,
Yeah.
Flash Mob
Suicide.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Or yes, ma'am. What the hell? Yes, sir.
Well, it's new age.
Yeah, exactly. Screaming artichokes and catfish.
Oh my God, there's a lot of them.
So what band recorded out here with Kurt? And you guys can.
I was with Catfish and we recorded I-9. And then my first time was with my band Cattywampus, my first band.
Oh, I didn't know nothing about that one.
Cattywampus, yeah. It was band of brothers right there, you know.
I bet.
There's a lot of them that were band of brothers, and we still talk till this day, you know. Nothing ever had bad blood. We just went different directions, you know.
I do understand. I mean,
I wish we could have continued with I-9 because we recorded it here,
yes,
and then we dropped off the face of the planet. And
just life took you different directions.
It needed so much more added to it, and it could have been something.
Do you remember those sessions, Kurt?
No.
Oh shit! Are you kidding? What years was that?
I remember Catfish.
Catfish.
I mean, the Catfish thing.
Yeah, that was probably about
that guy
2005, maybe.
Yeah.
He's still jamming every once in a while. I just seen him the other day at Dairy Queen. So
God, he can play.
He's got some weird.
And who is this?
Mine's not that white yet, but he's pretty white.
Who are we talking about?
Catfish.
Catfish. Yes, I've met him before.
Reverend Catfish.
That's right. And so you started with Cattywampus here in the studio. Was this your first experience recording?
Yeah.
On analog?
Yeah. Well, first recording ever, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did it freak you out to hear yourself back?
It was awesome.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I cried.
Listened to it afterwards.
Yeah.
Like
the playback blues.
That's what you call it.
Yikes.
So
on the way home, you're like, oh no.
Kurt, tell everybody what your favorite line is about the playback blues and when they say you must have fucked up or something.
I forget what band it was, but some cover band that they did all this Beach Boy kind of stuff, all these harmonies and all this stuff, and some heavier tunes, and they were from like Cherokee or up there somewhere, you know. And it's a good thing I don't remember the name.
That is good. Thank you.
But they
we support all musicians.
They got it home, and it was like, man, there's something wrong with your equipment, you know. And you know, you can't. I forget what song they were talking about, but in particular, but you know, you can't take a guitar that was played through a big Marshall amp on the record and think you're going to get that sound out of a little box. You know, they think it's the same sound. You know, it's not done that way, and you know.
But your line, my favorite line ever is like,
I don't know. You tell.
Oh
me.
My gosh, you guys. Well, okay. My favorite line of Kurt's is, "Well, I can only make you sound as good as the tape captured. You know, like that's you, dude. You got to figure out your sounds. I'm just here to capture you. You know."
Ed Wilson, he'd go, "Shit in, shit out."
Oh my gosh. So tell me about your experience here recording. I want to hear about some of the other studios that you recorded in, because I know the one in Ashire you recorded.
Yeah, that's with Lane Bailey.
Yeah,
he does all the producing on that.
Yeah,
and
cool.
I did Pocket Full of Pennies and Picks with Topher.
You did? Oh wow. Again, if you're not fans of the indie music room, you probably feel like we're talking foreign language, but Topher, Chris Anderson, was also our drummer for some time in our career Hypnosis. So that was with him. Tell me about that.
He was born here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel like he was. Yeah. But tell me about so over there, is that not an analog? Obviously, that's probably more Pro Tools or what do they use over there? And
I don't really get into the technical details.
I don't
of
either.
it all. You know, it's just
Where
like,
was it?
make me sound good. You know?
Well, you know what? Yeah, exactly. See,
Yeah.
that's me too. I just, I guess my point is the difference. That was over in Ashire, Iowa. But the difference is between analog and nowadays digital. What a difference! Because
we
back-
were just talking about that, how
Yeah.
analog has a special place, you know, still.
uh-huh,
I guarantee it. And I
uh-huh.
was just gonna
Sometimes
ask,
it
like,
can-
come do it again, you know.
Yeah, it's such a warm
Sometimes
sound.
it can get a little muddy sounding,
Yeah.
you know, but you can tweak it when you're all done.
That's my first mistake here with that cattywampus, and you were mad at me too.
What? What?
I wanted more bass,
Oh,
bass, and
yeah.
it sounded great here.
Did
And
you
then I
blow
got
your
it-
brains out in the car when you made
Yes,
this?
I couldn't even hear anything
I
but
should
bass.
not have said that. That was really inappropriate of me to say. Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, I need to redo that, at least a couple of them. And he was like, you guys worked my ass off all weekend.
I bet. Oh, was he cranky pants? Oh my gosh, that's funny.
No, we did work his ass off. We tried to do
Yeah.
9 songs in one weekend, and I would never, ever, ever do that again.
Oh,
It's a lot. It's if a band comes in 100% completely prepared, that's one thing.
And we thought we were.
Right? You always do. And what I find is like even our stuff. I've been out of it for several years now. But if I go back and listen, and as you play live, and as you play this song, it develops a life of its own. And I'm always like, damn, like this is so much better now. But you can't go back and do it because you've already moved so much further ahead.
Yeah, you
It's
already
a-
got new songs you want to get documented somewhere.
Uh-huh,
that was
uh-huh.
my whole thing. I went around a lot of different places too. I recorded that song for my dad with some of his friends down in Drake.
I heard about that. Yeah.
that's always good to hit some different places, though.
Yeah, it's neat. It's
You
a neat
know?
experience.
Everybody's got different sounds.
We had to wait for they were having the is during the Democratic debate and all this
Oh,
stuff, and
yeah.
they were doing it in Drake that year, and so we had to wait for all the politics to leave.
Wow.
Right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't even
and
imagine.
then we got to use the studio.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So after about 5 million bands you
that
were
was
in,
Jeremy Ray, by the way.
who was that?
Jeremy Ray.
Oh, was it
He's guitars from.
Metallica? No.
No, I wish.
No, I mean,
He's from Des Moines.
I know,
He's
but I've
plays my
heard it.
dad's
Is it
band.
that kind of music or something that he
No,
played?
he plays a lot of blues.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else then. I thought I heard something about somebody filling in. I don't remember.
Hmm.
But anyway, I do interview a lot of people.
Oh,
And tell me
okay.
about this next song of yours that you wrote, Pocket Full of Pennies and Picks.
Yep, that's the one we recorded with Topher.
That-
And
I like that one.
and it's about being a poor musician, basically.
We can all relate to that.
Yeah, and then the end it has a, we got famous.
Yeah.
It's not really like that.
I like it. Yeah. No, I like it that you have like visuals to go along with the songs.
Oh, yeah.
That's important today.
That's my cousin is named Bloom. We call him Bloomfoot.
Bloomfoot?
Balloonfoot.
Oh, Balloonfoot.
Yep.
Where's Balloonfoot from?
He's from Ames.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't even know who
We're
you're
all over. Like my guitarist is up in Esterville. My drummer's in Spencer. My bassist is in Des Moines. And
How
my
do you meet?
keyboardist is in Fairmont. No,
Wow.
he's by Fenton.
How did that come about?
We were all from around the area, and just it's just people I've met throughout the years, and
Uh-huh.
they became my favorites.
Yeah. And so that's the pocket full of
Yeah, and actually that has 2 different people on it. Will Sheeky was playing guitar then, and Justin Laurent Tate was playing drums.
Will. Is he from Humboldt?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here you guys, we're going to go ahead and listen to the song Pocket Full of Pennies and Picks, and we'll be right back with you in a moment.
Got a pocket full of pennies and picks, in a car full of number bricks. Smell like a wet cigarette. Got a drunk into to the head. Got me a pack of Suzanne.
was Billy Lynn with his band, Dirty Bills.
Dirty Dollar Bills.
Dirty Dollar Bills. Is that what that is? Dirty
Yeah.
with the, okay. I was wrong. Dirty Dollar Bills. All right. And that was with his song, Pocket Full of Change and Picks. I recently found out that you and I have a lot in common other than our dads.
Yeah.
I started off with violin.
Oh, yeah.
Fourth, fifth, sixth, like the whole thing, you know. What school did you were in Humboldt when you went to?
It's hard to pin. When I was playing the violin, I was living in Wyoming.
Oh, in Wyoming.
Casper, Wyoming.
You know, I did play. I mean, I am by no means a good player.
I don't think I could play it again. I've tried. I've picked it up and it just
I should go get my violin for you. I don't even think I can play anymore. The thing is like, I think that just doing that gives you a foundation of music. You know, I don't read music when I
offered that in like 4th grade.
Yeah. Oh, elementary school for sure. Yeah. But so you started on violin, and then what trajectory? How did you get to point A to point Z?
Well, I went to a concert and it was Kiss and Anthrax, and I became obsessed with Anthrax, and I learned that. That's why I took violin, so I could play that song.
Dexterity, right? Your
Yeah.
finger dexterity. So you now play. I've seen you play bass before. Is that
I've played bass in a few bands. Yeah.
how many has he been in? I mean, all of them apparently in the local Webster County, Fort Dodge, Iowa area, Humboldt County, I should say. Shout out
The
to
reason
my.
you keep changing
Humboldt
bands because you're an asshole.
They're all done with you, and then you move on. But you always. Here's the thing: is you always reinvent yourself with something. I mean,
Right. You have to.
I know you have to. So, okay, I'm trying to process. So you went from there. And did your dad play guitar too? I mean, where did you pick up your guitar skills?
Well, actually, until I was like 13, I didn't know my dad was a musician. Because I didn't meet my dad until I was like 16.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well. But
it was really cool to meet him and find out, right when we seen each other, we were like,
did he just
have to be my dad, And
was it a strange feeling?
We both had long hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, I kind of wondered why your last name was Lynn.
Yeah, Kip Lynn, he's my dad. He lives out in Missouri. He was from Lehigh, and I grew up in Lehigh when I was a kid. Speaking
of Lehigh, is it true that you are no longer welcome there?
Oh, where are you hearing this stuff from? That was way back in the Cattywampus.
I am just teasing you. Yeah. No, actually.
It's true.
Oh, it is true. Oh my gosh. No,
I'm trying to get on the Lehigh River Days thing.
That is so funny. I'm just joking because there's only one bar in Lehigh.
I know, it was Riverside. Yeah, it was a bad night.
Oh, well, that happens.
That was the only one that I've ever had that bad, I guess.
Yeah.
No, there's a couple of them. You have those stories.
I have those. Oh, I do.
Do you?
Yeah. Man, Humboldt that night, remember? Kirk fell off the stool.
Oh, no.
That's when he used to play like the bass drum and hi-hat with the thing. And Eric Hobie was playing with us, and he had a little bit too much. Everybody kept bringing the drinks, and he doesn't say no. He's too gracious. Well, I look over, and the beat was nowhere near what it used to be anywhere. And all of a sudden, he's sitting on a drum stool, and he just fell off like that. And that was at Humboldt. So, yes, we have had all those things. But, at some point, you grow up and you go, wait a minute. We want to show people what we do, and so you got to make those choices.
I don't try to get tanked anymore. Like
there's no reason to. I think that
we thought when we were young that's what it required. We just saw Motley Crue doing it. I don't want to do that.
Oh well,
I did it.
I do like beer, but I'll tell you what, I haven't had a liquor. I mean, I quit drinking liquor because I was not always nice on liquor. So. But
not very often I'll drink it all. Just beer every once in a while.
I like beer. I like it really like after 4 acres. When I'm done mowing on a hot day, that cold beer is awesome. But other than that, you grow up. Like I was even telling my sister, gosh, I'll be 50 this year, and it's something changes. You realize, and this is what I was gonna say. Our parents were musicians, and like you said in the beginning, all of a sudden you realize that generation's dying out. And now we're that generation. Yeah. And for me, like when I met Kirk, he was 25 years ahead of me musically. So I mean, the music I would write, he must be thinking like, what the hell, like what is that? But I just think that now that we're actually that generation of the older people now in the music industry around here.
Yeah, have the young kids saying, "You inspired me."
I love it. Or when they call me ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Do you need help with your groceries?
You
No.
used to be really good.
Oh.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, geriatric. That's what we're getting. But
Oh, COPD.
that's when my mom died.
Oh no.
No, that'll be a blooper. I quit smoking 3 years ago, and because when I saw her pass in 19, I and it was peaceful, but I just was like, I gotta stop for.
I want a cigarette now.
Hey, we'll be right back with you. There you go. So, all right, tell me about the last song, Green. What is that kind of based on? I couldn't really, all your music is relatable in some sense, whether it's meant to, I don't know. What is Green about?
It's a green, like if you go into the emotions and moods of things, green usually means like horny.
I do know that.
And so the song, I was just going off of that,
Yeah.
And my favorite color is green.
Is it?
Yeah.
I knew what that was. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Yeah, right on.
No, I kind of gathered, but no, all your music is interesting. It's not something that I've already heard before. It's unique, and I can totally appreciate that. I think your writing is probably like your best asset. The way your word placement and stuff.
My dad used to tell me you should find a singer to sing your stuff.
I wish my dad would have said that. It would have saved me a lot of pain. Oh my gosh, that's great. I tell you what, dude, this was a great time. I'm so glad you came out.
It's cool.
Yeah. Don't forget to go and hit subscribe to your page, and that's Facebook, YouTube. There we go. Oh, do you have merch too?
Yeah, I have a lot of merch. Taxes information into it, so.
I know all
Facebook
the
and
inside
government.
outside.
Oh,
yeah, because then they'll have your everything. Well, as if they're not watching us right now.
I know.
Oh my God, for the love of God.
Hi, Trump.
All right, peace out, people. Love you. Thank you for subscribing and continue to watch. This was an amazing interview. I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you too.
All right, have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Like my favorite color, and it feels like the color green. There's a chill, leaves bumps on my lover, and I will feel like real tonight. Yeah, I'm for real. It's all I can feel. I can feel you're here with me. Yeah, and I'll cry, won't let you see. Yeah, 'cause I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. The chemicals among us, and they taste so good inside. Yeah, and the real
You've been listening to the Indie Music Room with Heather Kelly. Be sure to listen every Saturday and Sunday right here on FortDodgeRadio.com and subscribe for all our past and upcoming shows. The Indie Music Room is a production of FortDodgeRadio.com.